Hey team, welcome to today's video. The purpose of this video is to talk to you about strategies to orchestrate a yearbook signature page. Here we are in a distance learning environment, and our campuses do not have the luxury of passing around yearbooks to 75 different students or more for the purpose of gathering signatures. You have either a pre-production or post-production option. If you accumulate all of these signatures prior to the publisher receiving the actual yearbook, you can have these pages printed out at the close of the yearbook in the back if you choose, or the middle, or who cares, wherever you choose to put them. Your other option is to print these pages out just through Print Shop, stapling it together and then distributing it with the yearbooks when the children pick them up. Again, either pre or post production. In order to execute this, in order to retrieve all of those items, I have a sample Google Classroom assignment with some key identifiers. This is skeletal. You can come in and make any adjustments as you choose to meet the needs of your yearbook. What I do is I ask the children to complete only one singular option. I provide them a variety of resources and options, but I remind them that only one option is required for them. They can either mail in their 3x5 card or drop it off at the office. They can use the Google slide below, or they can upload a picture of their sentiments inside Google Classroom right here. I also provide guiding feedback, letting them know that anything larger than 3x5 is going to be too large. We can't add that to the yearbook, so sorry. I also ask them to avoid using pencil as it will not show up well. I suggest the idea of a permanent marker, but they're not required to use a permanent marker. In the lesson that I provided, I did a live Zoom session with one of my classes, and I suggested to them to avoid colors like lime green or yellow if they're going to write it out on paper, because neither of those colors are going to show up well on paper. If you want me to share this assignment with you, just let me know. Make sure I'm a co-teacher in that space, and then I can drop this assignment in there for you, and then you can tweak or adjust the assignment as needed. A few other bits that I attach in this assignment. One is a sample that shows them that, hey, this is a bad sample. So this is why I suggest that the students should stay away from pencil, because it does not show up well either in that scan or taking a picture of it. And then this is a sample that I provide where the letters are easier to read. It's only one sentence long. The child included their name. You're more than welcome to also require that the child include his or her last name, because there could be more than one Katie, more than one Jesse, more than one fill in the blank. And so if you want to make sure that all the other readers of that post know exactly who wrote that, the last name is helpful. I encourage the students to refrain from including 5 sentences or more. The more you have in that 3x5 space, the letters just get smaller and smaller. You, the teacher, are in charge of setting those parameters. The guiding words that I say, don't go over 5 sentences. That's way too much. 4 sentences is probably still even too large. Encourage 1 or 2 sentences max, in my opinion. I have 3 videos here that will guide the children through the processes of attaching that image to Google Classroom, either from the computer or from their mobile device. And then from the computer, there's more than one way. That's why there are 3 videos. And then the other option, so that absolutely no one is left out at all, is simply attaching a Google slide presentation where the students would type out their sentiments here. And then the very next step beyond all of this is that the teacher would need to tuck all of these into one singular document, so that you can either attach it to the yearbook itself or print them out through Print Shop so that it can be stapled together and then distributed with the yearbook. So as the teacher, you would come in and do a snip of this. You would just take a little picture of it in order to add it to that final document. All right, team, thank you so much for paying attention to this quick video, and have a great day.